Okay, it is Tuesday. That means we are live. That's right. We're here. And I promise you, well, something. This. I figured tonight we're going to do something a little bit differently. It's been a while since we've had the monkey on the show. And I figured instead of talking about anything drama related, anything else, let's talk about step parenting and being a parent and having a really blended family and really weird stuff. So before we get going too much further, we're going to go through the roll call like we usually do. Iron Wings, I see you grabbing first. Of course, if my computer work. Brother Will, you and I got to talk, man. I may be sending you a couple blades to try out on your hunt and let me know how they work out. And you sandbagging Muppet. I still love you, but damn. And yes, as you guys can see, I did survive the one chip challenge. That next 18 hours after were very, very painful. And you know, how can we put this? Right there, Supermax. Love you hairy hooligan. So, guys, we got a treat. All right. Last time he was on, hey, Bill Rivers. Last time he was on, he had just had his little heart broke. And he's, see that face? That's the face I like. That little, but still. He's grown up a bunch since then. We've had our trials, we've had our tribulations, and all that little weird stuff. So I figured it's time for the monkey. That's him, the monkey, to come back. Monkey, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, nice comedy. Come on.
Hi, everybody. I'm the monkey.
And pretty much, dude. You want to tell them anything about yourself? Other than, I'm the monkey. Quit moving stuff around.
Honestly, I don't know what to say, though.
So say whatever's on your mind.
Like I said, I don't.
See, this is what I deal with on a daily basis, okay? Seriously. This is the same kid. He just turned 13, and every day he walks downstairs, I got to say the same thing. Teeth, deodorant, hair. Yeah, see that face? He knows. And there's some days he comes downstairs, he's like, I already did it. I'm like, no, you didn't. Get back upstairs. Do it again. Okay. Let me take care of that one first. Dagan, when he was really, really small, when I first met him, he resembled a chimpanzee. Seriously, he really did. He had the face, he had that look, everything of a chimp. So
even the act.
Even what?
Even the act.
Yeah, even the act. He had a lot of problems speaking when he was younger because his ears, I don't want to say didn't develop properly, but he had tubes in there for a while. And he had problems communicating and doing things, so it literally sounded like a monkey going, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. And yeah, monkey. So there you go. Come on. So tell them about your grades. How you doing?
Not that bad. Most of them is on track. Only one of them is progressing. Someone's complaining about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the progressing, you're complaining about on track.
Yeah, well, you have one job, and what is that job?
To get an education.
Exactly. Are you doing your job?
Yes.
Except in that one class. Yeah, see that face? See?
No, but complaining about the on tracks also.
He doesn't date much, so that's his hose right there. That, his hand. But that's a whole nother conversation. And yeah, go on and read.
Oh, I was reading in my head.
You were that's okay. You're reading in your head. That's fine.
I prefer reading my head.
Casey, my brother, how are you? And there you go. What class are you having issues with?
Honestly, I'm having problems.
No, go ahead and lie to him. What class are you having problems with?
I'm having problems in ELA.
Tell them what ELA is.
English Learning Arts.
He knows speak good. But yeah, I'll give him credit. Okay, guys. I give him a lot of crap. You guys have seen my videos, and you're seeing it right here. this is like the internet. It's going to be forever. So after I die, I want you to come back and watch this, okay? I am pretty proud of him. He is really, really smart when he applies himself. When he's interested in something, he's like a spider monkey on Mountain Dew. He's all over it, you know? But when he doesn't, yeah, well, you guys know, trying to get kids motivated who don't want to do anything, right? And here you go. What's your favorite joke?
Honestly, this is my favorite.
Find another word other than honestly. If you're going to answer every question with honestly, we're going to be here all night.
My favorite joke is, why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Because he's dead.
Why did the second monkey fall out of the tree?
Tell me.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. But on the plus side, I know you can't see it because the blonde hair, he's getting a little blondie mustache right in there. Little blondie mustache. Brother, he's got, like I said, he's got so much, how can I put this? So much potential. All right. He just doesn't apply himself, which drives me insane. He's smart. He's going to go places. And like I said, when I'm dead, you better come back and watch this, okay? For all those years I've been tormenting you, yeah, come back and watch this.
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
He can go to college. He can graduate high. He's going to get a great job, but he's like most of us guys. Ooh, squirrel. So, yeah, that's exactly what happens. Oh, all right. So, we're going to talk about stuff like when I first met you, so we can give kind of a basis to where we are right now. Okay?
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to hop in the Wayback Machine, guys, and it's kind of important to talk about this, and I've put it out there in a step-parent vlog before. When I first met him, I didn't like him. I really didn't. He was out of control, and he was raised by morons. He really, truly was, with the people my better half was dating. First day I met him, I wanted to kill him. Seriously, I really, truly did. He thought it was really, really funny to ball up a fist and hit his mom in the tummy. So, yeah, go unlock the back door. I heard mommy. Go. Hey, Eric Kennedy. Hold on. We got a message over our little Google Dot downstairs, so he'll be right back. He hit his mom once, and I about had a heart attack. When he drew back a second time, I put him on the floor. So, yeah. He's okay. He's actually pretty good at math. You know?
If anything, for a moment, I got ahead.
Got to move over just a little. Remember the screen?
Yeah.
Not that I want you that close to me, because I know you didn't shower right today, but still. Oh, the crying started because the children are going to bed. My kids played that awesome parental game of F around and find out. So, yeah. I'm doing the one thing they hate, and I'm taking away that free time. They get to go to bed a little early, which is fine because the cuteness factor's sick. She can use the extra sleep. Oh, she's milking that for all it's worth. Can you guys hear that whining in the background? All right, but still. It took a while for him to grow on me. It really, truly did. He had his struggles, like with colors and numbers and letters, but when he got it, he was really, really good at it, you know?
Yeah, I remember this one moment when you were trying to teach me colors. You pointed at the blue and then red, and you asked, "What do they make?" And I pointed at blue.
Yeah, well,
I really liked blue.
I know you did.
Like 50% of the time, I pointed at blue.
Yeah, you also pointed at a lot of stuff, and it seemed like you were guessing at it as well, you know? But yeah, Will, you're lucky. That's my oldest one that lives in my house right now. I got 5 more years with him. 5. At 18, he's going to figure out, get out and live on your own. But, I'm not going to throw him out the door on his 18th. Maybe moments after.
Like
Can you
5
please go
seconds.
tell her to knock it off? Yeah, he really likes getting into things and figuring out how things work, And this is one of the things I actually admire most about him. You can tell him how it's done, but he's going to give you that blank stare like a deer in a headlight until he gets in on it and he just does it himself. So I like the fact that he's that industrious, And guys, like I said, tonight's going to be the weirdest live ever. All right. Seriously, it really truly is. Yeah. Okay, so go shut that door. I don't need to hear her. The hard part with him is getting him to read actual books. Is Amber in there with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is getting him to read actual books. He likes more of the comic book variety like we all did at that age, but he does read, and I think one of the best punishments I can ever give him is take away everything and make him go read a hardback. The look, yes. Did you see that look? Did you see that blink? Yeah. But we struggled through all that stuff, okay? Now, at one point, we were living in Gresham, Oregon. I had an opportunity that was out in Spokane Valley, and I went to go take it and see how that was going to work. Unfortunately, it didn't work that well. One of the hardest things with him was having to maintain that strict structure because he'll attest, he had other people who let him do whatever he wanted, and he was all over the place. I held him to a standard, and he knew choices and consequences. See, there we go. Cool. Comic and hardback. See, there's an idea. Thanks, Sean. So he knew choices and consequences. I think one of the funniest things is when my better half came and got me out of Spokane Valley and we got him at a daycare, his face went like white. He's like, oh God, it's him. He's back. I keep hitting the wrong thing. That ain't bad, Ninja. I mean, what do they say? 4 miles an hour. So that's not bad. Not bad, bro. But we had to relocate ourselves out to Skagit Valley when we've been, See, there you go. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, we had to relocate out to Skagit Valley, where we've been since about 2012. And it was hard because, new area, around more of his family who are like, oh my God, don't be hard on him. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't be whatever. And I'm like, none of you have tried to help break the monkey ever. See that face? He knows. But we got through that. And the one thing that I've always been proud of this kid over, I didn't let him call me dad. I wouldn't let him do that because I didn't want him thinking everybody who dated mom was dad. So he had to call me Chris. Now, his little sister, Amber, I met when she was 2 months old and we bonded instantly. So Amber was the small one. Wasn't that much of a problem. No big deal. So I'm sitting in the room that we were staying in at that point in my potential mother-in-law's house, watching something on the laptop, and he comes in and he wants to talk to me. You remember this?
Yes.
So you tell it.
With me barely being able to talk.
Talk to them, not to me. Talk to the screen.
I asked him a question.
And tell them what that was.
First thing I said was, "Will you be my dad?"
Yeah, speak up, okay? I know the mic's here, but I want to make sure they hear you.
First thing I said was, "Will you be my dad?"
And what did I do?
You asked if you could think about it.
No, I told you to get out of the room for 5 minutes and come back and ask me again.
And you had a good 15 minutes.
Well, that was on you for being afraid to come back in the room and ask again. But that was the point, guys. I don't know if you've ever had that opportunity to have someone ask you to be their dad. That was one of those, oh my God, what the hell's going on? You know, that emotional moment where you're trying to gather yourself and you're trying to move forward and you're trying to figure out what to say. Because that's a really heavy question. You know, you go from just somebody who's dating mom to somebody who is now dad. Do you remember what I told you when you came back in and asked?
You said with a face full of no wait.
Talk.
You try. First, he tried getting rid of his tears, obviously, and then he asked if I could ask that again. I asked it again. He said yes.
But I went, if you ask this again, everything's going to change. I am no longer just Chris. I am now dad. Look at that face.
Part I don't remember.
Okay, well, I remember it. So when he asked again, I went, of course. And, you know, I've done my best. Dear God, I've known you over 10 years.
Went to that point. It's when I was like, what? 4?
Yeah, it's coming up because I met Amber when she was 2 months. And it was a little bit before Christmas, so yeah. So ever since that point, I've been doing my best to help teach, coach, train, to help guide him, to help him move forward. It hasn't always been easy, but it hasn't always been painful. You know,
what do you mean? It's been completely painful being with me.
Speak up and make sure you point it that way so they can hear you, okay?
What do you mean? It's been completely painful being with me.
Yeah, see, I've gone from a kid who had a squeaky voice to now I'm getting this little bass in his voice. And yeah. Whew. Oh, dude, that is so cool. Seriously. I remember, like, with Amber, when I put her to bed, when she was in her crib, I tell her every night, love you, baby. And the first time she ever said, love you, daddy, it took me totally off guard because it wasn't the right words and the right sounding, but I knew what she was saying. And it's like, oh my God, you know, hardest thing with him was taking away his SpongeBob that he loved when he was getting a little bit older and Bobby was getting a little bit beat up. Yes, he used to sleep with his really, really big SpongeBob.
Just a little bit. With an arm torn off, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, well, it was also your protection from Amber because his sister would take her cup out of her crib and throw it at him while he was sleeping and try to hit him in the head. So there were some nights where he literally put SpongeBob over his head for some kind of protection.
I feel sorry for SpongeBob.
Yeah, right? But I don't know. I feel I've been blessed in certain areas because I know some step parents go through ultimate hell. And I haven't.
You're one of them.
That's just because it's you. You know, I really regret the fact that his donor really doesn't know who the hell he is. I think the last time he made contact was Halloween, like 6 years ago. Now 6 or 7.
Yeah, I want to say 8 years ago.
It might be 8 because it was a year before Brianna, I think. So, okay, we'll go with 8. Called on Halloween to ask if he went out and got a bunch of candy and got everything else. And that's it. There's been nothing since. No contact since, period. It enrages me because as a step parent, your job is to step up when other people have stepped aside. I really can't stand people who think that, there you go. People who think that they can just stand aside while somebody else does all the heavy lifting and then they come back. Yeah, Ninja, isn't that an amazing feeling? I mean, seriously, isn't it? It's kind of like the first time when he was younger. We went to a family's house that had a trampoline, and people were picking on him and not letting him on and not letting him play and not letting him do other stuff. So he comes running to me for help, which was just weird in the fact that he's looking for me for help, and I'm usually the one who's been tormenting him, you know?
Probably thought you're the big strong one. Help me.
Yeah, well, I've always said you're my chew toy. No one gets to pick on you but me. Yeah, did you see that? He's like, yeah. So tell them, Caden, how do you feel about what's been going on all these years? I mean, be honest, because this is your feelings, and I want you to think about this. There's other little boys and girls out there who have step parents. What do you want them to know? Seriously, look right at that screen. Don't look down. Look right at that screen.
First thing I feel happy. I feel happiness and sadness. Okay, because like pretty much it's your roller coaster emotions.
Talk. What's making you happy? Don't worry about that. What's making you happy? What's making you sad?
Like the moment, like you said, when I beat up my mom.
But that was because you didn't know better. And have you raised a fist since?
No. And the happy is obviously the moment I asked you to be my dad.
Yeah, regretting those life choices now, aren't you?
No, you are. You are regretting saying yes.
Nah.
I know you are.
Some days I question whether I should have said, hell no, and went running. But, you're not that bad. You're a humongo pain in the ass, but you're not that bad.
Not bad for a pain in the butt.
Exactly. All right, so come on. I know you got more to put out there. And I'm only putting up that comment, bro, because they will know. They will know who's been there, who hasn't been there. They will know. They will know who was there when things were hard, when things were whatever. I don't know if you remember this, but at one point before we got into this apartment, we had to stay in one of those little no-tell motels for a couple days.
Yes, if I recall correctly, it was next to like Outback or something.
Yeah, it was a bad motel. It was seriously, seriously bad. I've never, first of all, seen a motel like this that had a plexiglass sheet as a window in the bathroom, and it had a chain lock on the inside door to the bathroom. Seriously, like, on your old front doors, you have that little chain lock that you slide it across and you think you're protected. It was on the inside of the bathroom. It was not a good couple nights sleep in that thing, because I'm like, okay, who's coming through that door? Who am I putting down? What's going on, But yeah, so talk about your stuff, bud. I mean, you've got all these emotions and all these things. This is your time to shine, Really? Now you're feeling nervous? Yes, really? You who can't shut up, that you would sit downstairs for 9 hours talking about something? Yeah, that way.
9 hours on one subject.
Yeah, just one subject that drives me insane, where I want to pick up something and throw it at you to get you to shut up, but I know you're passionate about it, There you go. Dagan wants to know. That's the Muppet, by the way. Remember the guy in that video with the big beard?
Yeah.
That's the Muppet.
I remember you calling him Muppet.
Yep. What do you like to do for fun?
Honestly, play Roblox, but
Look at the screen. Stop looking at me. Look at the
play
screen.
Roblox. But normally, I tried my best to do it with my sisters. Sure, they don't agree, but like 90% of the time, they don't agree.
Okay, so hobbies. If I can pull it up, Will wants to know hobbies.
Well, back when I was 7, I used to collect rocks.
He's not lying. Outside our front door, they used to let us plant like a little flowers in the gardens that we have. No, it's all his rocks.
Yeah,
big pile of rocks.
Half of it's my rocks.
Okay, so comics. What comics do you read?
Most of the time, book series. Most of the time, I read like Minecraft books.
Yeah, but you've read Dogman.
Yes.
You've gotten into Batman as well.
Occasionally.
Yeah. And my buddy Iron Wings wants to know what's your favorite thing to work on or take apart and figure out how it works.
Honestly, my favorite.
Stop saying honestly. If you say literally, you're going out that window.
Literally.
Excuse me, guys.
Honest.
Take a moment.
I like to work on a website called Beatbox, which is a music making website. I have an entire shared drive with my friend full of all this music. A Google Doc that has, hey, rename this to this.
Well, at least I should be happy. It's not like a manifesto, so yeah. So that's who I have to blame for you, huh, Bill? Huh. By the way, did you like that renaming to The River's Revenge? That's for you, bro. He's getting into certain areas. Unfortunately, with COVID and other stuff out here. Yes, I said the nasty C word, so we'll see how long until the screen blinks for a moment. YouTube shuts me down. He's done some survival stuff. He knows how to use a knife. He's made some really, really bad decisions with some. Like when he got a automatic one open and couldn't figure out how to get the liner lock moved. That got him into a lot of trouble. But
I at least admit it.
Yep, he told the truth. So yeah.
Got like a month off.
Yep. I hate you, Ninja. I hate you. Here you go. What's your favorite rock?
Honestly.
I'm giving up. I've given up hope. He's going to answer every question with honestly. Honestly.
My favorite one is Obsidian. Sadly, I am not able to find any.
You never know. You never know what could happen. I like River's Revenge a little bit better than the Struggle Test, even though the Struggle Test made me laugh with that Bad Batch of paracord. But yeah, so that I thought that was the best way, was the River's Revenge. All right, what do we got? Nice. So send me details, bro. I mean, I don't know how strong of a veteran presence there is out here. I've been trying to figure out a whole bunch of stuff, seeing how I'm a vet myself. And yeah. And you guys will be seeing that donation to stopsoldiersuicide.org pretty soon. I got to get a hold of Jimmy because I think GI has been shelved, or what I should say, the animal's been put back in the pen. It was a very limited release, but it exceeded every expectation I ever had for it. So yeah. All right. So is there anything you might want to tell people about being, a stepson? Have I ever treated you any differently?
You haven't. He hasn't even treated me any differently than he would with Amber or Rihanna or in your case, the cuteness factor and the brain.
Yeah. See, that's a skill I can't wait to teach them. Those guys who can do that, oh my God. That is just so cool. Caden, the napping is when you can take a stone and start smacking it with another stone. You can break it down to a knife and get it sharp. Oh, it's just...
One time I tried to make a stick into a somewhat spear.
Yeah, it's not a bad skill, not a bad trait.
Only got halfway.
But I mean, okay, I know you're feeling a little uncomfortable, so I'm going to throw you out here in a moment. What would you tell kids that have step parents? What would you want them to know?
Be nice to your parents.
That's for every kid, but still. Come on. Think about something.
He's still thinking.
All right, you can go. Just say bye to everybody. I know you're a little uncomfortable, so it's okay. What?
I hope you have a good day, everyone.
Thank you. All right, go.
Including you.
Go away. Oh my God. All right, guys. Like I said, I wanted him on. Yeah, go ahead. Clean up, and then it's your bedtime too for all that yelling. Turning on Facebook. Okay, cool. Thanks. Now, Will, seeing how you're in here, bro, and everybody else who saw the review on this one, there was a little dent or something up here during that test. I wasn't dreaming stuff. There was literally some damage done. See, now I just did it literally. So after stropping it out and, going over some stones, it's back to being razor sharp. So, yeah, Sean, that's the new Gerber downwind drop point. It's Gerber's take on ancient hunting blades with modern spins. So yeah, it's sharp. It's pretty much sharper than it was before. And there was that little nick, little something in there because this is going to be hard. It may not turn up, but right through here, there were some scratches into the leather. There, you can kind of see it right there. So there was a deep something in there. All right. So I'm gonna have a review on that Gerber downwind Ulu out pretty soon. I've never used an Ulu blade before, so I had to go looking into some backstories and history on them. Those things are pretty cool, and they've been around for thousands of years. So yeah. Oh, Sean, I really hope you got the flat iron with the D2 and the micarta upgrade. It made it so much better. I mean, I like the original one, but it felt like it was lacking something. But when they redid it, I believe it's micarta. It's either G10 or micarta for the scales and D2 steel for the blade. Oh my God, it took it to the next level. And yeah, well, like I said, when I brought that over that strop gently and I saw that dig in there, oh. Sean, I got a review on it. Go look it up. You can check it out and see if you want one, bro, because trust me, it's phenomenal. But guys, hopefully he didn't do that bad. I know he's been sweating this all day. So if anyone can just hit them thumbs up and whatever, I can show him the love in the morning. It's been a struggle with him. Now that he's gone, I can say this. His donor denied his existence forever. And if you take a look at the monkey and you take a look at the donor, identical twins. Identical. So to have that guy tell me that I have no say in anything in his life and I need to stand down and stand to the side and him and, my better half will make all the determinations in his life. No. That caused a hell of an uproar. It really, really, truly did. And I have to be careful because I don't want to badmouth this guy in case he ever comes back around. I want the monkey to know who he is because I think it's important. for you to know who you are and where where you came from. And it's very important for my children. God, I don't know how to say this without making it sound bad. My better half has 6, and they all have different donors. It's important for my kids to know a good, loving home, that they're accepted no matter what. So, yeah, that's why I did with him. Bent tips. Oh, my God, yeah. I I had one recently. I can't remember what it was. I know it was from CRKT. You could just feel it, like, when you're cutting through the paper, and that scratch in there and that bend. Oh, it drives me insane. Thank you, Sean. And there we go. And thank you, Will. And by the way, I should have that Gerber Hunt kit where you sent me the antlers so I can test out the bone saw. I'm hoping to have that video shot here really, really soon. I have been so backed up on a bunch of stuff, it's not even funny, which is why I'm really happy I had that library of things that I had put together. That way I can just pull videos and keep the content coming. I will promise you guys, there will not be another special live on Thursday. Eating that chip was painful. I got to tell you, without going into too much detail, 18 straight hours, I pretty much lived in the bathroom. And that's about where that's about where I'll go with that is, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. But okay. Unfortunately, we're going to keep this one kind of short. I've got some kid issues I have to deal with. So forgive me. We're going to kind of get to the mental health aspect right now. With everything going crazy, I mean, go look at what the news is featured on. I learned more about Jesse Smollett today than I did about anything else. Like, how are we going to fight the new variant? What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen there? It's because you came out of Jim Henson's studios. I seen the Cookie Monster eat cookies his whole freaking life. Well, I should say my whole life. And he hasn't put on a pound, you freaking Muppet. Love you, Dagan. You know, you're one of my favorite people on the planet, bro. I think we just need to take a step back and realize that all of us have a lot of magic right here. Unless you're Bill Rivers, then it's unborn children because he can't aim worth a crap. Gotcha, Bill. That magic is really, really unique to you. And it's what you choose to do with it that's very, very important. Everybody's going to fail. All right. I've learned more from failing than I ever did by succeeding. Because when you succeed, you're like, wow, that worked. Dude, cool. But when you fail, you tend to sit there and you tend to dissect it and tend to take it apart and tend to even look around. Shaky, how you doing, my brother? The monkey was a little bit nervous and a little bit problematic, not problematic, but he really couldn't form words with what he wanted to say. So I let him go a little bit early. But like I said, it's what you do with it. Be a force for good. Be a force for, I don't really want to say positivity because there's nobody that walks around all day long and goes, oh, everything's fine. Everything's great. Nothing's bothering me. Everything's wonderful. Oh, well, my car blew up. That's okay. Ugh. Nice. Nice. And yeah, Bill, I agree wholeheartedly. Failing is the only way to learn. I mean, okay, look at my channel. Look at my earlier videos. Look at them now. I've put a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of effort into this channel. When I first started doing reviews, I had no idea what to do. I really didn't. Now some things seem like really, really old hat to me. I can just do it with my eyes shut. But that took time. That took failure. That took feedback from amazing people like you. Anybody who's ever viewed my video and been like, you suck, you're ignorant, you know, you're this, you're that, you're whatever. You'll learn from it, you know? Damn straight, Sean. Seriously. But guys, go out this week and just be a force for good. I mean, and there's so many people that are standoffish and so many people who are unsure of everything because the media has taught you if you go outside without 80 different masks and 100 shots, you're going to die. Which, give me a break, okay? I get this disease is bad. I get the sickness is horrible, but you can't live in fear. Also, call 3 people this week. I say this all the time, guys. I really, truly do. Call 3. Because you never, ever know who's going through what. You never know. You never know how your voice can just change their whole outlook that day. I want you to look back last Thursday. Me and 2 of my really close friends, we got together, we ate weird stuff, had some laughs, had some pain. It was a good old-fashioned fun. That was freely done. I said I would do it. It had to be done. There was no drama. It doesn't matter what color you are, what sexual orientation you are, God, who you vote for, any of that. Be you. Like I said, call 3. If you can't call 3, call 2. Can't call 2, call 1. And have the courage to listen. Seriously. Like, you heard it tonight with the monkey. When he gets on something, he's seriously like a pit bull on a ham bone. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hope your children are doing awesome, brother. Seriously. And of course, I say, hey, Chris, and all of a sudden I've got a smart device going boop, boop, and trying to figure out. Okay. But guys, just listen, all right? Because people are going through so many struggles, it's not even funny. You never know how you can help. Just by going, hey, I'm here for you, can change everything for a person. Just by somebody leaving a comment, like with this video, going, hey, I want to know what you found out after you get it on a stone. Okay, well, there's a follow-up video. Hanging out with a monkey and having him tell things that I know were very uncomfortable for him because he still regrets raising a fist to his mom. It tears him up to this day. I've told him it's okay. He didn't know any better, but I help him through that process and help him grow, I wouldn't doubt it because I got this webcam and you never know who's hacking the what, who's doing what. And I have smartphones in my house. I swear to God, I can say the words like, I'm going to buy beard oil. And I guarantee you I'm going to go on Facebook or Meta, whatever it is. And I'm going to see about 80 different ads for beard oil, which is funny because this company is my video tomorrow. For those of you who use beard oil in your man mains, I know buying 1 ounces like every other month seem to be very, very not cost effective. Johnny Slicks has a great option, and I'm going to show you that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to kind of wrap it up there, guys. Like I said, sorry, I was hoping the monkey may go a little bit more, but I could really sense how uncomfortable he was. So yeah, I had to let him go early. And with the girls who were having a scream fighting just match all day long, you heard the whining in the background. Yeah, Sean, you're going to like this one. You really, truly are. Yeah, bottle openers. They're everywhere. And oh my God, dude, seriously? I had somebody in a video tell me, loosen up. You're never going to know when you're going to need a bottle opener. You can't get a beer open. I'm like, I am 50. I know how to get at my alcohol. Chris, it's cool, bro. Just back it up a little bit. The fact that you're here means the world to me, brother. It really, really does. But guys, kind of on that note, we're going to hit that little outro so I can go be dad. I potentially have a guest who may be in studio next week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this one because this story is just wow. So, yeah. But still. And yeah, dude, I'm a vet. You could go in a barracks room and find 18 different ways to open a bottle before you even get the door open. But still. Alrighty, guys, man. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to hit that little outro. And yeah, we will see you in the next video. Guys, thank you so much for the time you just gave me. Guys, thank you so much for the time you just gave me. I hope you enjoyed our guest tonight, if we had one, and yes, I'm pre-recording this, or that you might have enjoyed an open mic night or whatever the heck just happened. We're going to try to do these every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and whatever you guys are in between and around the world. Next week, we should have another amazing guest or something really cool for you to watch. Thanks so much for watching all this stuff, guys, and we'll see you in our next one.